Namaste, Khush raho bitiyo. Today's topic is homogenization and homogenizers. And to define what is homogenization, let's go to the next slide. And it says that homogenization is actually the reduction in size, somewhere from 0.5 to 3 micrometer. And it increases the number of solid or liquid particles of a dispersed phase. And it all happens by the application of shearing forces. Now, how that is shearing forces is created, how that is applied, that is all done in an equipment, and that equipment is known as homogenizer. And naturally, there will not be only one type of homogenizer. There will be, types of homogenizers. So let's see how many types of homogenizers are there. So there are 4 types of homogenizers. One is high-speed mixers, you can say. Another is pressure homogenizers, colloidal mills, ultrasonic homogenizers. And out of these 4, as far as I know, and as a practice also, pressure homogenizers are very, very popular, and homogenization is a unit operation actually. And if I tell you a common industry, it is used in milk processing industry for the first of all the homogenization of the milk, and so on in other processing industries also. So high speed mixers, actually what they do, they may be of turbine or they may be of propeller type high speed mixers, and mostly they are used for the pre-mix emulsions of low viscosity liquids, and they operate on a shearing action, and that shearing action is applied on the food at the edges and the tips of the blades. So that's how, along with the mixing, what is happening, this homogenization also takes place, for the pre-mix emulsions mainly. So that's how these high-speed mixers, they are the simplest form of a homogenizer, as per the definition. And pressure homogenizers, which are the most popular type of homogenizer in the food processing industry, they actually use the pressure. And the pressure is very high pressure, and for generating that much pressure we need a high pressure pump, and that high pressure pump operates somewhere between 10,000 to 70,000 kilopascal. And this high pressure pump is fitted with a homogenization valve or homogenizing valve, and that valve is located towards the discharge end. And for that, let me go to this diagram. If you can see here, that there is a valve is fitted on the discharge end, and there is a valve seat in it, and pre-mixed product is being fed and pressure is being applied onto that. So what is happening when this liquid product or this low viscosity product actually is pumped through this opening between the valve and the valve seat, the high pressure which we are employing, high pressure which is being created by a high pressure pump, and it is being put on the liquid. What it is doing, it results in a actually high liquid velocity of 8,400 meter per second. And and then there is an instantaneous drop in this velocity as the liquid is getting out from the valve. So what is happening, a high velocity and then a drop of velocity when it is coming out of the valve, what is happening, there is actually a production of a turbulence, and that produces shearing force, and that shearing force is enough to reduce the size and creating the more and more particles of the dispersed phase. So and that leads to the homogenization. So that's how this pressure homogenizer work, and this pressure homogenizer homogenizes the your products finally. And it is very much in use. I told in the milk industry, sometime we use it for the ice cream also, we use it for the salad creams also, and so on for other products also. Now I'm coming to the another type of homogenizer, and those are known as colloidal mills. So colloidal mills are nothing but they are disc mills, and one disc is stationary and one disc is rotating. A stationary disc is actually it stays at one place, and rotating the disc, that is actually vertical disc which rotates at 3,000 to 15,000 revolutions per minute, and there is a small gap of 0.5 to 1.3 mm between these discs. And what is happening is shear force is created, and when the product come under that shearing force, So the new particles created, new and homogenization takes place, and these type of homogenizers are more effective than the pressure homogenizers, and these are used for the high viscosity liquids. Okay, so then there are a number of designs of the disc, and then the flat disc is there, corrugated and conical shaped disc may be there, and they are available for different type of applications. And for highly viscous foods, for example, if I talk about peanut butter, I talk about the meat or fish paste, you know, these discs may be mounted horizontally, and when they are mounted horizontally, this is known as paste mill. So that's how the colloidal mills are used for the homogenization. And you can see here in this figure that the charge is there, and the stator, which is a fixed disc is there, and a rotating disc is there, and the product is getting passed through in the narrow gap, which is equal to 0.05 to 1.3 mm, as I'm repeating it. And there's a peripheral velocity, which I told somewhere between 3,000 to 15,000 revolutions per minute. And because of that, the homogenization will takes place. So that's all about the colloidal mill, which was also a type of homogenizer. Now let's go to the next type of homogenizer, and that is the ultrasonic homogenizer. So in ultrasonic homogenizer, as the name suggests, high frequency sound waves, somewhere 18 to 30 kilohertz, they actually causes an alternate cycle of compression and tension in the low viscosity liquid. And because of the cavitation of air bubbles, emulsion is formed, and those droplet size is 1 to 2 micrometer. So that's how ultrasonic homogenizers, they are used for the homogenization of this liquid food. And naturally, you can see here in this diagram that it has a ultrasonic wave generator is there, and it has on-off switch in it, and the ultrasonic power can be adjusted. There's a power meter also. The digital timer is also for how long you have to apply it, and direct current cooling fan is there. So you can see very well on this diagram, and that's how the ultrasonic homogenizers look. For more detail, you can go through my notes, which I have uploaded, and can see the recommended video. So that was all about the homogenizers. And let me tell you, homogenizers are an important equipment in processing industries. And this operation, homogenization, is a very important operation, and it directly affects the the texture of the food also, and the quality matters a lot as far as homogenization of the food product is concerned. So that was all about these 4 type of homogenizers. If you have any questions regarding these, you can write in my YouTube comment box, and I will answer that accordingly. Thank you very much.